Arnie's last murder was Lottie's suck-on-cock at the String of Pearls brothel on New Year's Eve of 1929.
Right.
We're not even started yet.
Last murder.
Yeah.
He's a murderer.
He is a murderer, yeah.
Is he not the policeman?
No, that's canon genitalia. PC, canon genitalia.
Okay, well.
His arrest was halted as himself and PC canon genitalia ended up in a steamy session of oral pleasure.
Ooh.
Arnie's wife Fanny saw this and ran into the streets of London deeply upset, holding her and Arnie's 3-year-old child. So that's where we're at.
It's intense.
That was the Milky Man mustard.
So the PC was the one watching them bang last
Yeah,
time.
having a wank, yeah.
He was having a wank into the window and he jizzed in someone's eye.
Jizzed in the face, yeah.
Whose face did he jizz in?
The woman, so Fanny, whose husband he then ended up having some oral pleasure with.
Right,
Who's
okay.
the murderer.
He's the murderer, right.
I believe.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I was born ready, yeah.
Hey there, all you Snatchettes and Snatcherinos. It's Tuesday, hopefully, and you know what that means. It's Snatch Day.
So I've got my green screen. That's because I'm going to do a green screen trick. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It's my room!
And we're off! My name is Robert Saunders. I'll be auditioning for the role of second cover, Lottie Suck-on-Cock. Good, thank you.
Why are you holding your hand like that, Joe? And that's what you're thinking. Because I've got a surprise behind it. My puppy, Sleeping Bruno.
Sonny, you ready for this? Yes? You gonna join in? No. Alright. Just trying to bring a little bit of culture into our lives.
I'm quite excited. I really wanted to read it earlier.
I still have no clue why I'm fucking doing this. Okay.
Oh God! Choked my teeth.
I feel like you've set comprehension and I've got to read it aloud to the class, and I've lied and said I've read it and I haven't.
Hello everybody, my name's Jack. I'm new here.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm back.
What's it called again, Michelle? Snatch game.
Snatch. Not Snatch game. Murder at the Snatch. Okay, Snatch.
Ready?
Yes.
Murder at the Snatch, murder at the Snatch. You've just met your match. What you gonna catch from the murder at the Snatch?
It just keeps screwing it until it comes.
Right.
People have been saying that my dramatic readings of Murder at the Snatch is on a par with my stage acting. It's a shame.
Who said that?
I said it.
Murder at the Snatch, Chapter 5, Arnie's Origin. An origin story!
London, 1926.
Hang on. That was one heck of a quest, Arnie, said Tabby Mittens, gasping for air after a right good fucking from Arnie's jokes.
Oh, okay.
Back on it. Here we go then.
Was my white hot filth hot enough for you, Tabby?
Asked Arnie.
Oh, darling, answered Tabby. Your spunk is just right every time. It warms and fills my fancy article every time. It's one of my favourite things about you. I tell my girls all the time how perfect your semen is.
Yes. Frequent topic of discussion with women is the exquisite condition of one's semen.
I love you, Arnie Strokes. Romantic.
Arnie looked lovingly into Tabby's eyes while stroking tenderly on her heaving fog lights.
love you so much, Tabby. I always have. And I know I always will. You are my one. One and only. Oh, look at me. I'm just thinking how much I love you is making my credentials toughen.
That makes me think of a bank advert.
Tabby looked down at Arnie's, not the biscuits. No, no, no.
Tabby looked down at Arnie's so-called credentials and indeed saw his recently drained cock rise once more, like a penis from the ashes.
Rise like a penis out of the ashes when it all... That was a Eurovision reference, in case you were wondering.
In these metaphors, you're thinking, like a penis. Well, of course it's like a penis, but like a penis from the ashes, that's special. It's not good, but it's special.
Tabby pleaded, Arnie, I couldn't possibly go again. My thatched cottage. Can't take another stroking.
Ah, see what you did there with his surname. That's clever.
I wanna, yeah, that's it, okay, sorry. I wanna lap up your clitoris all sort. I might call it that from now on. Okay.
Is it the... Which one would it be? It better not be the little one with the bubbles. But then you don't want it to be the stripy one either. Anyway,
5 times in one morning is never enough, Arnie said earnestly. 5 times. Chance would be a fine thing.
Well, today it is, Arnie. I'm putting my foot down. Up we get. I have to be at the String of Pearls in half an hour.
Is that euphemism or is it a pub? Or is it both?
Could be both.
I think I've actually seen a pub called the String of Pearls.
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Do you know what a string of pearls is? It's when a guy like jizzes and it makes like a pearl necklace looking.
I'm sure Reese does.
Yeah, no, I'm
Hi,
sure.
Reese.
I really don't like this new job of yours, Tabby. You're far too beautiful and classy to be a streetwalker, Arnie stated angrily.
I am in a lot of debt, Arnie, and I have to make money somehow. No one bludgeons my otter's holt like you. Now, bludgeons my otter's holt like you. I feel attacked because sat right next to me is actually a small otter. I can't look at you ever again. I'm sorry. Good God, Reese. You've ruined my favourite animal. Oh, get away. That's disgusting.
I've got money, Tabs. I've got money. I don't need your money.
Come on, Gemma Collins.
Is Arnie Gemma Collins? I've got money, Tabs. You don't need to do this. I will look after you forever. Arnie started weeping.
Tabby had got used to this for the last 2 weeks and let him sob into the cum-covered sheets while she got dressed. She did love Arnie. But he was a right emotional little cunt at times. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Tabby stated empathetically, I don't want your money, Arnie. I've got myself into this mess and I'm going to get myself out. I am so thankful for your support, but this is all on me, love.
Give me a kiss, darling one, Arnie said.
Tabby, now fully.
fully hoard up, skipped jokingly over to the naked Arnie, and they lost themselves in a kiss of love, passion, and intensity.
I'm so lonely.
I can't wait for you to be my wife, Miss Mittens.
Sniffed Arnie.
And I can't wait for you to be my husband.
Replied Tabby, meaning every word.
Possibly the most tender thing you've ever written, Reese. I want to make a joke, but I can't. It's beautiful.
Tabby made for the door and turned around as she left the room, blowing a kiss from her crotch.
A kiss from her crotch. Oh, I was gonna... Why did I do that?
But then the crotch can't blow it. Because you...
Well, you could fanny fart it.
You could queef.
You can queef it. Oh, I can't believe we're having this
So
conversation.
that way, you could kind of... You could like part and then reclose the lips and kind of queef.
Too far.
Kissy flaps.
Is that right? I don't know.
Blowing a kiss from her crotch.
Blowing a kiss from her crotch.
From her crotch.
Mrs. Fubb's parlour will be...
Actual emotion and then kiss from the crotch.
From her crotch.
Mrs. Phibb turned around as she left the room, blowing kisses from her crotch.
Crotch? How do you I regret everything.
Mrs. Fobb's parlour will be open for business again tonight. Mrs. Fobbs? Who's that? Her vagina? That's really, I don't know.
And we'll pause there. Bloody Amazon.
Arnie looked at the clock on the wall. With each minute that had passed, he became more and more nervous. Tabby had never been late home. Oh, this is a new scene. Right. She was always home at 9 p.m, on the dot, and it was now just after 9:30. Dun, 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 dun.
Arnie, deep in his gut, couldn't shake the feeling that something had gone south. For the first time, it wasn't his tongue. Squishing in Tabby's Cyprian fountain.
Oh, is she Cypriot? She from Cyprus? Oh, little bit of backstory. Maybe not. Maybe that was just a silly observation from me.
He hurriedly dressed himself after spending the whole day naked.
Headed rapidly to the String of Pearls brothel. Why did you spend the whole day naked?
Just to say, you're telling me you spent all day naked? Doing what?
I don't know. I couldn't spend the whole day naked.
I think I'd feel a bit ashamed after a while.
Yeah. Every time I'd see myself in the mirror, I'd be like, oh, Christ, put on some clothes, you.
They probably didn't have mirrors then, did they?
On his arrival, he was met by a gorgeous woman, Lottie Suck-on-Cock. Here she is.
Welcome, sir. You look eager for a night of making feet for children's stockings, Lottie said.
What? You look eager for a night of making feet for children's stockings. Feet for...
Children's...
What?
Let's just ask him. Reese, we're going a little bit meta here. What does making feet for children's stockings mean? Thank you. Okay.
Yes, I was getting scared I wasn't going to get an Amy and Anna this week. Well, what does it sound like? Making babies. Making feet for children's stockings.
Oh.
So you're going to have a baby so they can put their feet in their stockings.
My brain was going, I thought he was going to come into socks.
And they were like,
But then I was like, why the kids... Okay, so he was way nicer than what I thought.
Yeah,
okay.
well, I don't blame you. Chapters 1 to 4. Thanks, Reese.
Arnie shouted, "Mittens! Tabby Mittens! Have you seen her? Mittens! Tabby Mittens! Have you seen her?"
She was due to finish over half an hour ago. Should have been long gone, sir. I ain't seen her come out the front door, Lottie answered.
She must still be inside then. I don't know what that was, but we're going to go. She must still be inside then, Arnie screamed as he shoved Lottie against the wall.
It's completely unnecessary.
I'm going to find her, and you aren't going to stop me.
What have you horrible strumpets done to my perfect Tabby?
Lottie slumped, terrified, to the floor as Arnie ran up the stairs, screaming Tabby's name.
This is so good, so tense.
Tabby! Tabby! Tabby!
Tabby! Tabby!
Tabby!
Tabby! Tabby! Tabby!
He kicked down every door, interrupting over a dozen horizontal refreshments.
He screamed his voice hoarse while screaming at whores. It's like a warm-up, isn't it? He screamed his voice hoarse while it's hard. He screamed his voice hoarse while screaming at whores. He screamed his voice hoarse while screaming at whores. It's a good one. Not for kids.
Tabby was nowhere to be found. A young tart by the name of Emma Smith. Boring name. I was expecting that to be rude. I'm a bit disappointed, Reese. Emma Smith poked her head out of one of the rooms and said quietly,
Upstairs, on the roof. That's where we go when we ain't entertaining. She might be up there.
Oh, thanks, Emma. Emma seems nice, Emma Smith.
Arnie burst through the door and ran up 2 flights of stairs to the roof.
When he got to the top, he could see all of Whitechapel below him, the East End, Jack the Ripper territory. But no Tabby.
He crept over and saw 4 prozzies stabbing, stamping and spitting on a poor helpless prozzy. What? These people were savage. His breath was taken away when he realised it was Tabby. No!
He took a huge breath. And screamed, "Get the fuck off my girl."
His arms flailing, he shoved off. His arms flailing, he shoved all 4 tarts. That's the best line so far. His arms flailing, he shoved all 4 tarts to the floor.
We told her, no money by the end of the day, and we stabbed the guts out of her. I just say that.
Laughed Miss Lazy Pelvis.
There, it's in there.
First
There
name,
it's in
first
there.
name Joyce. Joyce Byers has a lazy pelvis.
Oh, sobbed. What have you done? Sobbed Arnie, cradling the almost lifeless body of Tabby Mittens in his arms.
It's me, Tabs. It's your Arnie. Stay with me. I love you. A lot. A lot.
That's their sort of thing. That's their sort of nice, sort of little pet affirmations they say to each other. A lot. It's very sweet.
Tabby started coughing up blood as her hands pressed tightly around Arnie's cheeks.
Live, Arnie. Live. Wait, I can do this. The music's good, keep going. Live, Arnie. Live better than I ever did. Live with your full heart and soul. You are so full of heart and soul, and an ungodly amount of cum. You are forever mine, Arnie. Have a child and name it Tabby. Love, love, and kill these horrid slags.
Oh, that's horrific.
Tabby coughed up a bounty of blood onto Arnie's face and into his mouth.
Her lungs collapsed, her heart stopped, and just like that, Tabby Mittens was dead.
More guitar.
Rest in peace, Tabby. Oh God.
Woo! Arnie felt his heart break into a million pieces. His knuckles clenched, and he looked up at the 4 beaming faces of his girl's killers. He screamed full of rage, "I'm gonna kill each and every prostitute in London, starting with you 4!
He ran at the quartet of murderers. Barbershop quartet. Please have them sing a song. I'm gonna die, I'm a little tart, and I'm gonna die. God, I'm having a lot of fun, aren't I?
He ran at the quartet of murderers, and without much of a fight, he shoved all 4 of them off the rooftop. Without much of a fight. Were you getting tired at this point? It was just a far cry from the fight of last week's, which I believe lasted 25 minutes.
Within seconds, there were 5 dead ladies of the night outside, and on top of the String of Pearls brothel.
After looking over the roof and down at the bloody carnage below him, he turned his attention to Tabby.
He knew he couldn't go back into the brothel and make an escape that way.
Arnie looked over the rooftops of London. He looked down at his Tabby, and his mind raced.
He picked up the body of Miss Mittens, slung her over his back, and began to jump from rooftop to rooftop. This is really intense. This is probably the most emotional chapter.
We learnt that the 4 tarts in the brothel are actually a barbershop quartet. And we learnt that Mr. Arnie Strokes is in fact Spider-Man. I didn't see that coming, sir. I didn't see that coming.
No? Do you not enjoy that? Oh, I did.
I'll just give you
the shoe.
Thanks, Reese.
Thanks, Reese. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Thanks so much, Reese.
I've got a crank in my neck.
We'll see you
Reese,
next week.
You're amazing. See you next week from the Sofa Gals.
But, like, he's just slung her over his shoulder.
Yes.
Gonna go home and fill her with cum. The end.
Gasping for air after a right good fucking from Arnie Strokes. He's straight in there. Oh, yuck.
I'm quite emotional. I nearly cried.
I really question whether after the publication of this novel people are going to have sex with you again after you refer to vaginas. This thatched cottages.
Have you ever tried to play accordion with a hangover? It's not fun.
That sounds like something that someone would have printed on the wall, doesn't it? In their flat. Live, laugh, and kill those horrid slags.
On a heavy fog light.
Come on, Tabs. I want to lap your clitoris also. I want to lap. Murder on the Snatch floor. Doodaloo. Thanks, Reese. Love you, bye.
Too much fun. You won't be able to use any of that. I had too much fun reading it. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, it's brilliant.
She's not getting any business.
True.
Like, who's banging her between the morning and she's home at 9?
Okay, I've got to get this together. It's very good.
Oh, excuse me. Very burpy. I do apologise.
I didn't become a little bit of a slag. I became a total slag. Apologies.
That's been. What's like full.
Making feet for children's stockings? Lottie said. I have no idea that means. I don't want to know. That's too much. Whatever that fucking is.
Hog lights.
There's not that many other good origin films, but this one's going to be great. Okay, London, 1926.
And that's the tea. Okay, bye.
Oh, Debbie time. End of chapter. Where's he off to? Is he off to meet Mary and Bert?
Right, emotional little cunt at time. Oh, fuck. Don't put that in.
Annie started weeping.
No, Arnie
Arnie.
started. Who's Annie?
It's Annie.
New character.
While stroking her tenderly on...
I've had to do this in 2 loads because it's so big. Yeah?
Live with your you are full of heart and soul.
It's not funny.
Fog lights.
Pathetically. I don't want your money on. Oh, do you know what? Fucking shit. I'm going to do that bit again.
Hung her over his back and began to jump from rooftop to rooftop like Quasimodo. End
From rooftop to rooftop. I began to jump from rooftop to rooftop.
I mean, I'm not doing the Scottish accent.
I'm just setting you up a bit.
Oh, you like your blood teddy.
So bring this.
She's got a teddy. It's called blood teddy.
I used to get really bad nose as a kid, so that's why. No other reason.
Not periods. Oh. That was one heck of a quest, Arnie.
Oh man. Alright. I love you. Crazy bastard.
Pussy, pussy cat.
Dinosaurs on the floor.
That's right, baby. I'm talking to you.
Mad. That was mad. That was crazy. Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate it.
Done by perfect Tabby! Lottie. Oh, sorry, mate. They're acting too well. Probably.
Bitches. Women can be cunts. Fabulous. Looking forward to next week. I'm going to go back to the wine now. Bye!
That was intense, wasn't it, everyone? Hi, Rhys Owen here, writer and creator of Murder at the Snatch. Got a special treat for you, post-credit scene, a la Marvel. These things are getting a bit tired from all the editing and all the writing. It's a race. Next week's chapter is not only going to be read by you, it's going to be written by one of you. Whether you are a avid viewer or you are a consistent reader. The first person to send me episode 6 of Murder at the Snatch, 2 pages maximum, you can go anywhere you like with it, get it to me before Friday, I will read parts of it, and I will get all of our favourite characters, and new characters besides, to read chapter 6 next week. Have a great week. What are you waiting for? Go on. Go and write some smut.